Hi guys, it's Sandeep from FoneArena, and today we have yet another product for unboxing. So this basically is the Xiaomi Bluetooth speaker, but this is the Chinese variant and not the Indian variant that we brought you earlier. So the main difference between the Indian and Chinese version is that the Chinese version has a microSD card slot. So let's take a look at what's inside the box and at the device itself to see what is different from the Indian variant. So the box itself is quite simple. You have a neatly sliding case that just comes off the top, and then you have the documentation up front, and this is all in Chinese because it's a Chinese variant, as you would expect. Apart from that, you also get the casing itself. So this comes with a nice case or a pouch, and this here is the speaker itself. So I'm just trying to take it out now, and it's a bit of a tight fit, but in a way that's good since it becomes quite compact. So the version that we showed you earlier was basically the golden version, and this here is the pink version, and it's quite flashy, but I think there would be a good audience for this, especially the women would really like a color like this, I guess. So up front you can see the giant speaker grill itself, and the entire thing is made of metal. You can even hear the sound as I tap it here. So the entire thing is made of solid metal. You have a Mi logo here, and the speaker grill looks really nice. It seems really good in terms of build quality as well. At the back you have some regulatory information, and it has a nice, I don't know what you would call it. It's like a sort of matte finish, but with glossy effect as well. And at the bottom you basically have rubber stubs on either side so that it doesn't really slide on the table that much. Then moving over to the right side, you have an aux input over here, you have a mic input, you have the USB cable slot as well as a microSD slot. So this basically is what is different from the Indian variant. This is missing on the Indian variant, and basically the Chinese variant can act as a standalone player. You can actually copy your tunes onto your microSD card, slip that in, and use it as a source of music without even having a smartphone, and all you need to do is just put a card inside with some music. But in the case of the Indian variant, you actually have to connect a smartphone or any other device over Bluetooth and then play the audio over that. Coming to the left side, you basically have a play pause button, you have the controls for volume, which are also used to seek or skip tracks, and you have the battery indicator as well as the Bluetooth mode as well. So this is pretty neat in terms of functionality, since it has a 1500 mAh battery, which is good for up to 8 hours of music playback or calls based on what you want. And what's also really interesting is that you can actually use the play or pause button to accept calls even if your smartphone isn't really with you at the moment. So for example, you have your smartphone in another room but it's paired to this speaker. All you have to do is just press the play or pause button and it accepts the call and stops playing music and starts the call immediately. So that's kind of a really seamless integration and something that most users would really appreciate, especially if the phone is in their pocket or just in another room. So that was a quick look at the unboxing of the Mi Bluetooth speaker, which is the Chinese variant. And this color, I don't know, I personally am not a fan of pink, but even then I can see that the finish is really good and the entire product build quality is really, really unique. In terms of acoustic experience, I think this would be more or less on par with the Indian variant itself, but the addition of the microSD card slot is something really unique, and we hope that they would eventually bring it to India as well. So that's it for the unboxing, guys. If you like this video, do hit the like button and do subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.